Good afternoon. Please rise for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. I'm Michael Hannon, the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs here at Edinboro University. Welcome to our December graduate student commencement. Before we begin, I would like to extend special thanks to our musicians, the Edinboro University Pipes and Drums, who are led by Mr. Sean Regan, and to Brendan Brzezowski, a junior computer science major who led us in the national anthem. We've assembled today to recognize the completion of graduate degrees by our students. All of you are graduates, are the future leaders of our nation. You will be the artists, the educators, the healthcare and helping professionals who will make our world more beautiful, who will guide our children and heal those in need in our society. And that journey begins today. It is always an honor to celebrate our students' hard work and accomplishments, and I congratulate all of today's graduates on reaching a significant milestone in their educational and personal journeys. Edinboro University is also proud to be served by an outstanding faculty, committed to promoting student learning, service, and scholarship. Engagement between faculty members and students, whether it takes place in the traditional classroom or outside of it, is the heart and soul of the university. Leading the academic procession and representing her faculty colleagues by carrying the ceremonial mace is Dr. Elaine Rinfret, a faculty member in the social work department. Dr. Rinfret, would you please stand? Dr. Rinfret earned a Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree from the University of Rhode Island and a Master of Social Work degree from Boston University. She also earned a PhD in Social Welfare with a focus on trauma from the State University of New York at Buffalo. Dr. Rinfret spent the first 11 years of her professional career as an RN working in pediatric intensive care at Rhode Island Hospital in Providence, Rhode Island. After receiving her Master's of Social Work, Dr. Rinfret worked in outpatient mental health for 20 years, developing a special interest in trauma and co-occurring disorders. She joined the Edinboro University faculty in 2011 and for many years led the Master's in Social Work program and more recently had served as chair of the Social Work Department. Dr. Rinfret has been active at the local, state, and national levels in the National Association of Social Workers. She served as a secretary at the state level from 2011 to 2013, and she was honored to be Social Worker of the Year in Western New York in 2017. She also received a fellowship from the National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Addictions in 2017. Currently, she serves as chair of the National Committee on Nominations and Leadership for the National Association of Social Workers in Washington, D.C. Her role as mace bearer for the graduate commencement is symbolic of the central role that faculty play in the academic and the personal development of Edinboro students. Thank you, Dr. Rinfret, for your dedication to our students and university. And would you all please join me again in acknowledging Dr. Rinfret as an outstanding faculty member and overall great person. I would now like to introduce special guests at today's ceremony. I ask that they stand and remain standing until all are introduced. Please hold your applause until all are standing. From the Edinboro University Council of Trustees, Trustee Daniel Hyam, Student Trustee John Wheeler. From our academic leadership, Dr. Aaron Lake, Dean of the School of Education and Executive Director of the School of Graduate Studies. Dr. Scott Miller, Dean of the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences and Dean of the School of Business, and the Interim Dean of the College of Science and Health Professions. From our executive leadership team, Edinboro University Campus Administrator and Associate Vice President for Advancement and Alumni Engagement, Ms. Amanda Sissom. Vice President for Marketing and Communications, Ms. Angela Burrows. Vice President for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, Dr. Terrence Mitchell. Our Director of Athletics, Catherine Robbins. Assistant Vice President for Academic and Student Success, Dr. Philomena Gill, and our student speaker, Mr. Matthew Ziwi, a candidate for the MBA. Thank you. I would now like to introduce Ms. Amanda System, our campus administrator and Associate Vice President for Advancement and Alumni Engagement. She will be delivering remarks on behalf of our interim president, Dr. Dale Elizabeth Pearson.
Thank you, Dr. Hannon. Thank you for joining us here as we celebrate the academic success of approximately 260 of our Edinboro University graduate students from 2020 and 2021. Welcome to Trustees Hyam and Wheeler, Dr. Rinfret, Provost Hannon, student speaker Matthew Ziwi, deans, program heads, and other participants in today's ceremony. Thank you all for your contributions. It is my special pleasure to also welcome our degree recipients, your families, and others who have supported you through the challenges of your graduate studies. With perseverance and commitment, you have covered a great distance together. I am privileged to join you at this special moment in your pursuit of lifelong learning. The achievements we celebrate here will serve you, your professions, and your communities for years to come. I congratulate you on this incredible accomplishment and wish you great success as you pursue the next steps in your professional lives. Your success in your Edinboro University degree programs and your future accomplishments as professionals and civic leaders fulfill the mission of this university. Your achievements make us very proud. Well done.
Our student trustee, John Wheeler, of the Edinboro University Council of Trustees, will now offer greetings on behalf of the council. Please join me with a warm welcome for Trustee Wheeler.
Thank you, Dr. Hannon. Good afternoon. On behalf of the Council of Trustees, I am pleased to extend our congratulations to the 2020 and 2021 graduates of Edinboro University of Pennsylvania's graduate programs. You have spent 2 or more years of your life and a considerable amount of your intellectual and financial resources preparing for this day. You have determined that this advanced degree will equip you to make changes for the better for your family, your community, and your country. My trustee colleagues and I would like to assure you that an advanced degree from Edinboro is an investment that will pay dividends for the rest of your life. I would also like to acknowledge the family members who are here today and thank you for the sacrifices you've made to make this day a reality for your daughters, sons, spouses, and parents. Please give yourselves a round of applause. Once again, congratulations to our 2020 and 2021 graduates.
The student address will be delivered by Matthew Ziwi. Matthew, will you please rise? Matthew attended General McLean High School in Edinboro, Pennsylvania, and received his BS in economics from Edinboro in 2017. As an undergraduate, Matt presented economic research at the Cleveland Federal Reserve in 2016, received the Edinboro Bookstore Scholarship in 2016, was awarded the Edinboro University Outstanding Business and Economics Student Graduate Award in 2017, and graduated from the Edinboro University Honors Program and received summa cum laude honors. Matt enrolled in Edinboro's Masters of Business Administration program in the spring of 2020. During his time in the MBA, Matt presented research at the Atlantic Marketing Conference in the fall of 2020 and helped lead the MBA cohort's capstone project in the spring of 21. Professionally, Matt is a commercial banker at Erie Bank in Erie, Pennsylvania, specializing in small business lending and banking needs. His duties include analyzing business financial statements, connecting customers with products and services, underwriting loan requests, and managing his customer loan portfolio. Matt has completed 5 certified courses through the American Bankers Association and the Pennsylvania Bankers Association. Additionally, Matt serves as a General McLean Foundation Board of Trustee, an Erie Ambassador member, a Young Erie Professionals member, a St. Francis Xavier Knights of Columbus member, a General McLean Strategic Planning Committee member, and belongs to organizations such as the National Society of Leadership and Success and the International Honor Society of Business. In his free time, whatever there is, Matt enjoys attending the Edinboro YMCA, reading, hunting, and being outdoors and being a fan of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers football team. But we won't hold that against him. Matt lives in Edinboro, Pennsylvania with his wife, Katie. Please welcome Matt Ziwi.
Thank you, Dr. Hannon. Good afternoon, fellow graduates, family members, friends, and university staff. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak before you today and to share our special day of commencement. Edinboro University has been a part of me my entire life. I grew up in the Edinboro, Pennsylvania area. My mother worked at the university. I attended Edinboro for my undergraduate degree in 2013, and I enrolled in the university's MBA program in 2020. That same year, my wife and I bought our first home within walking distance of campus. It is easy to say, Edinboro is home to me. Edinboro is home to many of us because of the excellence it represents. When we think of Edinboro, it reminds us of the grit we developed as undergraduate or graduate students. Now, When I say grit, I'm not talking about Edinboro's average annual snowfall of 111 inches. I'm speaking about conjuring strength when challenges present themselves. Well, maybe I am talking about snow. Edinboro's professors and academic rigor challenge students to develop their work ethic, build relationships inside and outside the classroom, and most importantly, make an impact on others. Whether you are a teacher, nurse, counselor, or business professional, the skills you develop by overcoming challenges presented to you during your graduate studies will impact your coworkers, friends, family, and those you strive to help in life. As we move forward with our lives, know our journey to learn is not over, and there are many opportunities to continue being a product of Edinboro. Going forward, dive into your interests and consume books, media, and lessons from your mentors. You will be amazed at how much you can learn by committing yourself to your goals. Additionally, take on challenges that push you outside of your comfort zone. These experiences can be some of the most rewarding you will have in life. Take on additional responsibilities at your work, volunteer at causes you care about, and invest in relationships you have with your family and friends. And overall, decide to show up when others are afraid to. Lastly, trust yourself. Edinboro has taught us many things, both academic and practical, and we should carry this confidence with us moving forward in our life. Every human is prone to insecurities or indecisiveness, but no, failure is part of life. For many successful individuals, failure is often quoted as their most beneficial experience. Trust yourself that making a right or wrong decision is not final, and many times we will have to course correct along the way to our final destination. Indeed, our experiences at Edinboro have been exciting, challenging, rewarding, and memorable. We all have people to thank for these experiences, and I personally have several. I would like to thank my parents for raising me and supporting me through every stage of my life, my wife, who has been my best friend since grade school, my professors who invested their time and energy to ensure my education was of premium quality, and lastly, thank you to all of you for making Edinboro home. Congratulations, class of 2020 and 2021.
Thank you, Matt. We have now come to the heart of our ceremony, the awarding of degrees. Representing their colleagues in serving as faculty marshals today are Dr. Susan Packard of the Counseling, School Psychology, and Special Education Department, and Dr. John Ziegler, a faculty member in the Middle and Secondary Education and Educational Leadership Department. Drs. Packard and Ziegler, will you please join me on stage? The role of Dr. Packard and Dr. Ziegler in the distribution of diplomas symbolizes the contribution of the faculty to the achievements of our students. Also assisting today with the conferral of degrees are Dean and Executive Director Aaron Lake and Dean Scott Miller. At this time, will all candidates for graduate degrees please rise? It's all of you there. Okay. By virtue of the power vested in me through our president, by the Board of Governors of the Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education, and the Council of Trustees of the University, I hereby confer upon you the degrees to which you are entitled, with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. In testimony whereof, I present you a diploma with the seal of the Commonwealth and the authorized signatures affixed. Congratulations. Okay. You may be seated.
We are beginning today with conferral of the Doctor of Nursing Practice degree. These recipients are graduates from the program jointly offered between Clarion and Edinboro universities. Dr. Rogers, would you please come forward with the doctoral graduates for their hooding? Students should bring their cards forward and place it on the podium before me. Please keep your masks on when you are hooded and receive your diploma cover. At the bottom of the exit ramp, you may remove your masks briefly if you would like to pose for a photograph. Dr. Gibson, would you and the rest of the students seated in the first row please come forward to prepare to be hooded? For the Doctor of Nursing Practice, Dr. Jill Rogers, Program Head. Representing the program, Dr. Beth Verbotnik. Gail Kempinski. Dr. Melissa Gibson, Program Head for the Master of Arts in Communication Studies. Morgan Bacchus, Outstanding Student, Master of Arts Communication Studies. Michaela Murray, Master of Arts, Communication Studies.
Dr. Adrian Dixon, Graduate Program Head, Counseling. Christy Barnes, Master of Arts, Counseling. Taisha Bohanna, Master of Arts, Counseling. Kaylee Burkhart, Master of Arts, Counseling. Shaylin Candelaria, Master of Arts, Counseling. Abby Height, Master of Arts, Counseling. Amy Hummer, Master of Arts, Counseling. Catherine Lang, Master of Arts, Counseling. Christina Longgetti, Master of Arts, Counseling. Caitlin Miller, Master of Arts, Counseling. Elizabeth Paskey, Master of Arts, Counseling. Jacqueline Smith, Outstanding Student, Master of Arts, Counseling. Caitlin Stevens, Master of Arts, Counseling. Lauren Sykes, Master of Arts, Counseling. Kathy Wall, Master of Arts, Counseling. Amanda Wance, Master of Arts, Counseling. Sabrina Westbrook, Master of Arts, Counseling.
Dr. Rhonda Matthews, Program Head, Master of Arts, Social Sciences. Ariel Phillips, Master of Arts, Social Science. Professor Craig Coleman, Program Head, Speech Language Pathology. Moira Fortney, Master of Arts, Speech Language Pathology. Professor Christine Billen, Program Head, Master of Business Administration. Lauren Gerlach, Master of Business Administration. Natasha Jackson, Master of Business Administration. Monica Meyer, Master of Business Administration. Angela Sutlick, outstanding student, Master of Business Administration. Charles Williams Jr., Master of Business Administration. Matthew Ziwi, Master of Business Administration.
Dr. Karen Lindeman, Graduate Program Head, Early Childhood. Veronica Diddy, Master of Education, Early Childhood Education. Daisy Garnica, Master of Education, Early Childhood Education. Sarah Gillingham, Master of Education, Early Childhood Education. Tiffany Hornstrom, Master of Education, Early Childhood Education. Amanda Kanoinchek, Master of Education, Early Childhood Education. Paige Kizior, Master of Education, Early Childhood Education. Shelley Lill, Master of Education, Early Childhood Education. Mary Catherine Young, Outstanding Student, Master of Education, Early Childhood Education. Dr. Karen Tyler, Graduate Program Head, Reading. Sherry Lynn Allen, Master of Education, Reading. Aaliyah Carr, Master of Education, Reading. Tiffany Davidson, Master of Education, Reading. Catherine Day, Master of Education, Reading. Okay. Dr. Edward Snyder, representing Dr. Megan Ferraro, the Graduate Program Head for Special Education. Allison Baker, Master of Education, Special Education. Brianna Elder, Master of Education, Special Education. Judith Jennings, Master of Education, Special Education. Kylie Meyer, Master of Education, Special Education. Amy Scariot, Master of Education, Special Education. Abby Sheldon, Outstanding Student, Master of Education, Special Education. Alexandria Valimont, Master of Education, Special Education. Caitlin Ziwi, Master of Education, Special Education. Dr. Andrew Pushcheck, Graduate Program Head, Teacher Leadership. Robin Marshall, Master of Education, Teacher Leadership. Alexandria Smiley, Master of Education, Teacher Leadership. Caitlin Victor, Master of Education, Teacher Leadership.
Dr. Janice Carello, Program Head for the Master of Social Work. Tatiana Abreu, Master of Social Work. Rukeya Absawi, Master of Social Work. Rosalind Anderson Fennell, Master of Social Work. Janelle Ballas, Master of Social Work. Brittany Barnes, Master of Social Work. Robin Barnes, Master of Social Work. Aaron Bell, Master of Social Work. Danielle Bliley, Master of Social Work. Melissa Bowser, Master of Social Work. Michael Brennan, Master of Social Work. Alize Cherry, Master of Social Work. Daisy Copeland, Master of Social Work. Sarah Cowder, Master of Social Work. Christina DeAngelis, Master of Social Work. Maura DeLuca, Master of Social Work. Jenna Dunning, Master of Social Work. Deshaun Elliott Jr., Master of Social Work. Brittany Garner, Master of Social Work. William Gonzalez Jr., Master of Social Work. Lisa Kuman, Master of Social Work. Tracy Luke, Master of Social Work. Renee Marshall, Master of Social Work. Chanel McClendon, Master of Social Work. Cody Papalea, Master of Social Work. Marlene Robinson Statler, Master of Social Work. Rena Rodriguez, Master of Social Work. Abigail Rosen, Master of Social Work. Ayla Ross, Master of Social Work. Morgan Rosso, Master of Social Work. Laura Rothwell, Master of Social Work. Angela Roundsville, Master of Social Work. Stephanie Ruland, Master of Social Work. Kristen Smith, Master of Social Work. Mary Jo Sabeto, Master of Social Work. Mallory Spring, Master of Social Work. Rain Sumner, Master of Social Work. Beverly Tamburino, Master of Social Work. Shannon Taylor, Master of Social Work. Gianna Tinney, Master of Social Work. Orlando Vargas Jimenez, Master of Social Work. Brittany Wortluft, Master of Social Work. Laura Waholi, Master of Social Work. Jenna Wolbert, Master of Social Work. Annie Zimmerman, Master of Social Work.
Would the classes of 2020 and 2021 please stand? Please join me once again in extending congratulations to all of our graduates. Thank you. You may be seated. Now I will ask the graduate program heads and graduate faculty of the university to please stand. Will the class of 2020 and the class of 2021, in your new role as graduate school alumni of the university, and all those who are present today, please join me in acknowledging the contributions of our distinguished faculty in preparing our students to meet the challenges and opportunities of the future. Thank you. Please be seated. Now let me ask the class of 2020 and class of 2021 and those faculty and staff present to join me in recognizing the support of the parents, spouses, families, children, and friends who helped make possible the achievements acknowledged here today. Thank you.
Hello again. If you thought that was good, wait till you see the second half of our program. Right? Yeah, let's go for it. All right, no, we're just about done. Several acknowledgments are in order before we conclude the program. We would like to thank the University Commencement Committee, whose names appear in the program. We acknowledge the assistance of our interpreter, Sarah Veit. We express special appreciation, again, to our pipers and drummers, the Highland Ambassadors, the ROTC Cadet Corps, university employees, and student volunteers who assisted us today. Congratulations and best wishes to our graduates, and thank you all for being with us. Those graduates receiving outstanding student recognitions may pick up those certificates at the hooding table as you exit the gymnasium. As we conclude our commencement exercises, I also want to invite all of you to the Frank Pogue Student Center right next door to the Fieldhouse, where the Edinboro University Alumni Association will be offering light refreshments. There is also a simple booth selfie station, not sure what that is, but it's there, located in the Student Center lobby if you would like to take pictures for your social media page. We wish you all safe travels after you exit the ceremony. For now, please remain seated until the ceremony recessional has completed. Thank you. After they pass the stage.